Rangers' summer overhaul shows no signs of slowing down, with another major addition now on the brink of completion. A significant agreement has been struck as the club steps up its efforts to strengthen the forward line, and the deal is now moving swiftly towards the finish line. With the new season underway, Ibrox bosses appear determined to give Russell Martin every tool he needs for a serious title push, and this latest move underlines that intent. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Russell Martin stated his Rangers players displayed a mentality problem in their draw against Motherwell, as he admitted his side were fortunate to take a point. Rangers had been ahead at Fir Park at the interval through a James Tavernier header, but Motherwell dominated the second half with Emmanuel Longelo netting a late leveller. Martin pulled no punches in his post-match interview on Sky Sports as he called out some of his players who wanted to jog around and do what you want to do. "We were lucky to get a point," he said, delivering his verdict on the result and performance. "Motherwell played great, we were nowhere near where we need to be, and I'm extremely disappointed and hurt by that. They were braver than us, they were more aggressive than us. I have said to the players and been really honest with them, and I'll be honest with you guys because it is what the supporters of this club deserve. There is a default at this football club, and it is not one person's fault at all. The default is to revert to type. When it is going really well, everyone is all in, it is really good. When it is not going well, you protect yourself a little bit and self-preservation stuff. You can't play for this club and enjoy the really good moments, and then when it gets tough, oh, I'm not sure. You have to be all in all the time. We had too many on the pitch today that wanted to do what they wanted to do. If you are playing with real intensity and courage in the position that we coach you in, no problem. When you just want to jog around and do what you want to do, there's a big problem. Some of them have to drop their ego. I will look at us tactically and accept my responsibility in it, but today is not really tactical, it's a mentality problem. We got more than what we deserved actually." Quizzed on how to fix the mentality matter, he added, "Well, we work out who really wants to be all in and who doesn't. Lyle Cameron comes in, did great because he listens and wants to run really hard for the team. And I said to some of the guys in there, Cyril is the only one we have actually had a bid for and interest in. And he comes on and he runs so hard on Wednesday night and today. Some of them need to have a look at him and set that example. There will be people left behind if they don't want to come. They will be left behind because they need to understand what playing for this football club will take and what it means, and not just when it is having a nice time. The European games speak for themselves. They find a way to get up for it. Hopefully, it is down to a bit of information as well. And then today, the lethargy and all that stuff is not acceptable. I am surprised, but I am more angry than surprised." He continued, "There is no excuse. I know what we are coming into, and I understand the fan frustration. We are only one game in, and it is a work in progress, but we need to work out quickly who really wants to listen, who will really fight, who will really run when the going gets tough. But Europe is not an excuse. This club demands to play in Europe. We have qualified for that, so we are going to be playing in Europe a lot, and we are going to have games after European games a lot, and we have to manage them much better than today." Touching on the possibility of the result leading to accelerated transfer business, he said, "We need some help for sure, I don't think that has changed. Also, we need to maximise what we have in the building. We haven't had a huge amount of games, some of them played their first 90 minutes on Wednesday, but we have to work out quickly who really wants to play properly in the way that we want to." Now, in a huge deal agreed, Rangers are on the verge of landing Finnish winger Oliver Antman after agreeing a $3 million deal with Dutch side Go Ahead Eagles. The 23-year-old is expected to arrive in Glasgow within days to finalise the switch, becoming Russell Martin's 9th signing of a relentless summer rebuild. With Mikey Moore's loan move from Spurs already sealed earlier this week, Antman looks set to follow, as the Ibrox boss continues to reshape his attacking options. Martin has made no secret of his desire to bolster the flanks. After bringing in JD Gassama from Sheffield Wednesday last month, Rangers have pushed ahead with a double wide man reinforcement, Moore's arrival on Friday, and now Antman's deal edging closer to completion. While some aspects of the transfer are still being ironed out, discussions Discussions between the clubs remain active, with Rangers optimistic that everything will be agreed shortly. RFC News first reported the club's interest in Antman prior to Moore's announcement, and the pursuit has quickly gained momentum. If completed, it would mark another significant piece of business as Martin builds a squad capable of challenging for the Premiership crown. Speaking on Friday, Martin made it clear that more movement is expected in both directions before the window shuts. "I think now we still need more players for sure," he said. "I think we need to strengthen a couple of really key areas. Mikey helps us a lot because it gives us something we don't have. It gives us another option and real flexibility in the top line. But no, I still think there will be players leaving and there'll be players joining. And I think, like I said, we have to be really willing and open for that change because I think this club's needed it and we've needed it. And now we have to be patient during it. And we are to make sure we get the right ones in." With Antman now on the cusp of signing, Rangers appear to be doing just that. In other news, Rangers have reignited their interest in Leeds United striker Joe Gelhardt, with talks now well underway over a potential permanent move to Ibrox. The 23-year-old, who is reportedly open to the switch, could be on his way to Glasgow in a deal believed to be worth around £3 to £4 million. It's a move that reflects the growing transfer ties between Rangers and Leeds, particularly in light of the 49ers Enterprises ownership link that connects both clubs. Gelhardt, once seen as one of England's brightest young forwards, has struggled to establish himself in the first team at Ellen Road. Since joining Leeds from Wigan Athletic in 2020, his opportunities have been limited, and despite showing flashes of his talent, he's failed to make a significant impact at Premier League level. Across his time with Leeds, he's made 47 appearances, scoring just 2 league goals. Last season, Gelhardt was loaned out to Championship side Hull City for the second half of the campaign. There, he looked far more comfortable, notching 5 goals in 20 appearances and showcasing the kind of instinctive movement and close control that made him such a highly rated prospect as a teenager. It followed a previous loan spell at Sunderland, where he netted 3 goals in 18 games. With Leeds now back in the Premier League following promotion, they appear ready to move on from players not expected to play a key role under Daniel Farke. Gelhardt falls into that category, having made just 2 league appearances for the club before being loaned out. For the player himself, it's believed that the appeal of regular first-team football is the driving force behind his desire to leave. From a Rangers perspective, this deal makes a lot of sense. Russell Martin is still looking to reshape his forward line, and Gelhardt offers something different to what's currently available at Ibrox. With Cyril Dessers and Hamza Eigerman close to the exit door, the addition of a sharp, versatile forward could prove valuable heading into the new campaign. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.